So hi guys, welcome to today's session. Whether you're watching live or watching the replay, we are going to do our daily accountability, which you can do anytime. First, we will go through our message of the day and our affirmation of the day and our daily boost, which today is our day of wisdom. So the message that I wanted to share with you today, oh, by the way, spoiler alert, I just got my nails done. I'm like, branded nails. Virtual Miss Friday colours. I'm so happy with them. I don't get out much. Okay, thank you so much. Nikki says they're so pretty. I really appreciate it. Okay, so I took some time out yesterday as we had our pause video, and I was reflecting as well on what I was going to talk about today. And I was talking to my daughter yesterday, who's just turned 15, my eldest daughter. And we were talking about, you know, starting and beginning and where do you begin in life, you know, like, I mean, I left home and I left school at 16. So for me, it began pretty much at 16, you know, like, and when I mean life, I mean like taking care of yourself, you know, and I'm not expecting that that's going to happen with her. But, you know, I always remember that everything started with one, you know. You would make that first job application and the next one. You would look for that first apartment or that first room and the next one. Everything began with one. And then that also progressed into business. You know, like every business, it starts with one client. On social media, every social media account starts with one follower. Every YouTube account starts with one video. And you just have to start somewhere. And everything starts with one. Every BA business starts with one client, you know. But you've got to be able to keep the momentum up. And we've talked about being present and we've talked about staying in the moment. And I think that that's really important, to have big picture goals, but to know that every journey starts with a single step. Everything starts with your first, you know. And if you're thinking to yourself, where do I begin? Where do I start? Start with the first one. You know, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, just start with the first video and then the next video. Don't think too much about after that. Just start with the next one and the next one. So that's my message for you today. And the affirmation that goes with that is one step at a time. I do everything one step at a time, okay? So one step at a time is the affirmation. Just keep that in mind. Everything begins with a single step. And you know what? What keeps those steps moving forward and keeps those steps going is when you truly, truly want to do what it is, whatever you're doing, you know. And this was part of the conversation yesterday that I had with her. You know, it's, oh, Nikki said she needed to hear this today. The conversation I had with her, you know, is like, if you're going to make it, if you're going to really make anything in life, you've really got to do what you want to do. And that's you know, that's not something you necessarily are going to figure out as a teenager. You know, it might come later in life, but everything has to start with one. And I think that too many people look at the big mountain ahead of them, you know. And like I say, I was talking to another client the other day who's about to start YouTube, and she's like, but look at these people, they have so many hundreds of thousands of followers and things like that. And I said, yeah, but look at the number of videos that they have on the channel. That did not just occur, you know. So when people say to me, oh, I've started a YouTube channel, you know, and I've only got 50 subscribers or 100 subscribers or something like that, how many videos have you actually published? You know, when you look at the amount of videos that somebody has to create. So where do you begin? You begin with number one. Everything starts with number one. Nothing begins full, you know. Every virtual assistant business, you only got to focus on that first client, and then you go on to the next one. You just got to focus on the one and then do the next one. So let's pull out some wisdom for today from the Wisdom of the Sea cards, just to kind of set the tone for the rest of the day. And it's just popped out. Actually, really interesting. 3 have popped out. So the first one we've got is begin. So again, that's very much in the theme of today. It's about beginning. It's just taking that first step, not thinking about the massive mountain ahead of you that you've got to climb in order to get where you want to be, but just begin. May you start as if you've already begun. Okay, so go into it like this is just another whatever it is you want. So begin. The second one, which also we talked about doing something you love, is joy. May you pursue what lights you up. Again, you couldn't make this up if you tried. But again, it's very important. This is, again, the conversation that I had with my daughter yesterday, is whatever you choose to do, don't just do it for the money. Don't just think, oh, I could make good money doing that, or that's something I can do, so therefore I'm going to do it. Think about what's really going to light you up. Think about what you would do if you weren't being paid for it. Think about something that you would just generally do for fun or recreationally, and just try and go in that direction and make money that way. And then the final thing is pause, which we talked about yesterday. The affirmation yesterday had pause in it. It was, I can pause, I can take a minute to pause. Yesterday I took a pause. I don't know how these cards have come out today, but they've come out today. It says, may moments of calm sustain you. Okay, so begin, joy, and pause are the messages for today, and they're so pertinent between what the kind of theme is this week and what we talked about yesterday about you can take a pause and it's okay. Everything's still going to be there when you come back to it after you've taken that pause. And on the other note, you know, we've got the pause, and then we've got the first thing is just take a step, begin. You know, you don't have to be all the way there yet, because nobody ever is. Everyone begins with one, and then they'll add on to it, and it'll grow and it'll grow and it'll grow, you know. So just start there and keep moving on. So today we are wrapping up this session, and as always we're going to do the accountability at the end, which takes you right through to the end of the session. So I hope you found that helpful. I think Nikki did today, so thank you. And we will go in now to do our daily accountability session, which I will stay here to do with you, and then I will see you back here tomorrow. So thank you so much. First, we're going to do our gratitude. Think about the day before. Think about everything that you feel grateful for from the day before and write it down. You can find at least one thing. Let's begin. Next, we're going to read our goal. This should be written down somewhere. Read it through right now in the next minute.
Now we're going to spend 1 minute closing our eyes and doing a visualization. Visualize yourself having achieved the goal or the things around you that show you've achieved the goal. Let's begin. Well done. And finally, we have our most important task for the day. Write down a task that you want to accomplish today that's going to help you take one step further to your goal. Think about it. Let's begin. Well done, you, for completing your daily accountability. I am super proud of you. You have done so well. And don't forget, you can join me live online inside Virtual CoWorking Space every day where I create these videos live. Please do like this video if you do like it, because I really appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a comment down below with the affirmation of the day. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any updates. Thank you so much and have a fantastic day.